It's your fault. A woman should just shut up and look cute and nod your head. It's your fault. Who want me to critique them right now on the spot? You do it. Come here, right here. Come right here. Come right here. Now she said she gonna do this, didn't she? Did I call her out? Did she come on herself? All right, so you need to lose weight. Find a good bra. You need to go to Intimates. It's called Intimates. I took my wife. My wife knew nothing about anything. My wife knew nothing because she came from a family who didn't know anything about anything. I took my wife to a place that they had. We don't buy bras at Victoria. Not black women that got large breasts. So you need to get your bra made. And it's not that expensive. No, baby, you get a good bra. It's almost like having a breast lift. You feel me? You feel me? So you're losing weight. I can tell that. Okay, now this is the thing about losing weight. You ready? You wear the same clothes. So what you're gonna have to do now, you're gonna have to get intermediate clothes. What's intermediate clothes? Clothes that you can wear, and that you're losing weight, and it'll go down with you. It's like spandex clothes that stretch. So when you do come down, it comes down with you. Because if you keep wearing these big clothes with breasts to your belly button, that's not attractive. Number one, you want to get a bra. If you don't like what I'm saying, you can leave now, baby. This is my church. I'm 30 years in this with no scandal. All right. So number one, bra. Number two, get some new clothes that can come down with you.
First of all, you teeny tiny, eeny, meeny, miny man. Because I'm sure enough not calling you apostle nothing. Where do you get off humiliating this woman in front of the entire congregation? Particularly in this digital age when you know people are quick to record / go live, and you had the gall to do this publicly, and what I'm assuming is a Sunday morning, and had the nerve to call this a sermon. Sermons are uplifting. Sermons are edifying. Sermons are supposed to be God's prophetic witness in the world. You, sir, are a poor excuse for a minister. I would never call you apostle, pastor, preacher, teacher, minister, nothing. This ain't no church. This is just a building with some people gathered in it, because ain't no God there, ain't no spirit there. I need you to know the word is intimate. Okay, if you're going to be using words in your sermon, make sure that you know how to pronounce them. Dictionary.com is your friend. I need you to know that not all black women have large breasts. I am a small 34B. So wherever you get off thinking that all black women have big boobs, please don't generalize our bodies like that. If you're going to be talking about our bodies, how about you let a black woman do it? In terms of, it's not even that expensive to get it done. What's expensive? You don't know what her budget is like. Do you realize that we are living in times of a radical racialized pay gap, that black women are making 60 cents to the dollar of what white men make for doing the exact same work, probably better? And to even push that point, to the black women who were sitting and watching and allowing this insidious, insipid, asinine behavior to be carried out, this is where you are giving your tithes and offering. We know black churches are 85% women. Do you know what kind of power we should be wielding as the ones who have built and continue to carry the black church? And this is where you're going to be tithing? This kind of monstrosity, this kind of ego tripping, this kind of misogynistic, misogynorous, sexist, patriarchal bullshit? I see. If you need help tithing, come on over to patreon.com/LavonP and let's learn together and get free, okay? The language that he's using around "you feel me," we do that a lot in black churches, like the whole touch your neighbor thing. We need to learn basic rules around consent, principles and practices of not feeling and touching and high-fiving people unless they welcome that touch. So no, sir, I don't feel you, and I don't want to feel you. And I'm pretty sure your wife won't want to feel you after she's seen this. Sister girl, honey, first of all, I'm not really sure why he's married to a woman. one. Two, I don't know how, actually I do know how. I was gonna say I don't know how he could be married to someone who he can say she didn't know anything, she was nothing, she came from nothing, her family's nothing. Why did you marry her then? But honey, I hope you file for divorce, because any person who's willing to talk about you like that publicly is obviously abusing you mentally, verbally, maybe even physically behind closed doors. Like, there's no way that that can be acceptable. What is the fascination with bras, sir? It sounds to me like you wish you were a woman and you could wear a bra, because the only reason why you could spew such vitriolic hatred towards women is that you want to beat us. So if you are an unidentified transgender woman, then that's a journey you need to take on. And I will say that it's not your fault that you hate yourself if that's the case, because the Black church has not done a good job of affirming our LGBTQIA fam. But I will say that you are not going to use Black women as the punching bags for you to sort out your sorted issues. Get in therapy, figure it out. But don't use Black women as your scapegoats to prove some illicit expectation that you have. There's nothing godly about this clip. And so what I want people to realize is that this is not Christianity. This is not God. This has nothing to do with the divine. God is a God of love, light, and liberation, of justice and equity. And everything about this clip is everything that is wrong with the Black church. And the fact that Minister No Neck says that the church is his, I'm like, I can see. This is your church, because this is not God's church. Okay? God's church is about transformation. God's church is about healing. God's church is about wholeness and about restoration. And your critiques, sir, are nothing but spewed hate coming from an insecure, short, Napoleonic complex having self who, I don't know why you felt the need to do this. I don't know what led you to do this. Perhaps there are some mental health challenges. There's a chemical imbalance. I really don't know. Because in the 30 years that you've not had a scandal, Reed, you have not been found out. No one has been able to get you to like, love, and appreciate the Black women that you are pastoring. And so I'm done with you, Apostle Jennings. And to the women who are subjecting themselves to this kind of denigrating talk, I want you to know that I see you, I hear you, I acknowledge you. And you are created in the image and likeness of God. God rejoices over you with singing. You are the apple of God's eye. And don't you let anyone, even if they call themselves a spiritual leader, ever cause you to feel otherwise. Ashe and amen.